Ever heard of this? It's a 3D lens. Let's check it out. This is a lens from Panasonic Lumix. Um, one of the cameras it's compatible with is the GX1. Now, first off, it's not great, but it's not bad either. What you do is you put it in there, turn it till it locks. The red light will show that it's activated and working, and it saves the images in the now not much in use format MPO. Nowadays it's all basic stuff like side-by-side mostly, but this was back when MPO was going to be the standard. Now it turns out I've been doing lots of camera tests over the years. You've only seen some of them because it's something I just never get around to doing. So as you can see, the openings are very small, so I'm sure you can already guess that you need good lighting to get anything usable out of this. If you try filming indoors, especially with moderate lighting, you might as well forget about it. And the other thing you might easily guess is that it has a very, very narrow interaxial, so of course the depth will be greatly reduced. So if you already have a camera that's compatible with it and you can get a good deal on the lens, it's actually not terrible, especially for outdoor stuff. In a sunny day, yes, again, it won't have strong depth due to its very nature, but it's still pleasing to look at. And because the camera itself is decent, it's not like a point and shoot, it's DSLR, you're getting a lot cleaner pictures, like lower noise, lower compression artifacts, and that can be make a huge difference. It's not all about resolution on paper. So you'll get smoother, cleaner pictures, and that of course always works better in 3D, less conflicts between the eyes. Now what this does automatically out of the box is crop the 3D photos into a square shape and make it an MPO, and save a 2D version as well if you wish. But I don't like that level of control. It can be harder to frame your shots, you have less information to work with, less options. So what I actually did was put plastic wrap over top of the connectors there. It's not like the cheap cling wrap that sticks to glass mostly. This is that special kind of plastic wrap that sticks to more types of surfaces, and it's pretty long lasting. I've had that same piece on there for years. And then the camera doesn't know it has the lens on. So in the settings you have to select the option that you don't have a lens on, supposedly allow you to shoot without a lens, and it'll still work with it. Now what's interesting about filming in no lens mode, when you see the raw output of this, it actually shows up the right image on the left and the left image on the right. So even though you don't get a 3D preview per se on your screen, if you can cross view, do cross-eyed 3D, you can do that right on the screen to get an idea of how the 3D is going to turn out. So when you convert these to 3D later in your editing software, such as Stereo Photo Maker or Power Director or whatever video software you use, you'll have to swap the left and right because they're on the opposite sides. And what that does is gives you more of a circular shape, and then you can crop that to your liking. You have more room on the top and bottom to work with. And you can also shoot video, because when this is a recognized lens, it won't let you shoot video. And of course, because it's only working with a 1080p frame and it's not the highest quality video to begin with, it is low on the lower resolution side. Alright, here I am shooting with the Lumix GX1, which shoots at 1080p, 25 frames a second, the model I've got at least. And this is with the lens, so let's see. How's the depth look? I'm about 5 feet away right now. Step back quite a bit farther. Let's try getting that a little closer. That's about half a foot from the lens. Not sure if that cuts off part of my hand or not. Maybe I should step a little back. There we go. Now about 3 feet from the lens. Getting closer. So more recently, I figured it'd be good to try this with a G7. This is a camera model that records in 4K. So obviously the already diminished resolution from using the frame and then cropping it would be helped by recording in 4K. And of course it's not technically compatible with this model, but you can really use it with any micro four thirds DSLR, as long as you just tell it that you're shooting without a lens, cover up the connectors. So let's try that. It also has fixed focus, so although this would be great for close-up photography, you can't focus close-up. A 3D aficionado named George Themelis, hope I'm pronouncing that right, he goes also by Dr. T, he sells reworked versions of these lenses where you put washers in to change the focus so you can get good close-ups. You can also buy a kit to do it yourself. Okay, we've got a lot more content coming this season and onward. Not only more camera reviews, Blu-ray reviews, but exclusive content as well. So subscribe, join for exclusive content, and see you next time.